Hey guys, Jason here again. Today I want to show you how I plan on carrying like stuff at DKXL. I'm personally not a big fan of a over-the-shoulder backpack, particularly for races or events that are, 100+ miles. It just tends to cause me a bit of upper back strain. So what I've been using over the past 3 years, I think the first event that I used this for was for TNGA maybe two years ago, Trans-North Georgia, and it's pretty lightweight, fairly minimal. It's an Evoc 3-liter hip pack, aka fanny pack, if you will. And what I like most about it is it sits low, and it's relatively lightweight. Even if you have a whole bunch of stuff in it, like you can see, this one is relatively packed out for DKXL. It's still pretty lightweight. I think I threw it on a scale earlier today, and it was maybe, I think it was 2 pounds, 2.5 pounds. And some people will say, well, why, cycling jerseys have pockets. Why don't you just use, your pockets? I think that you can fit a little bit more in a bag like this. You can still use your jersey pockets. Like I'll keep my phone, in my left pocket, and probably a pack of Twizzlers or something like that in my right pocket, in between the pack and my jersey. So this just gives me a little bit of extra storage space. On longer rides like this, sometimes you also need to carry, extra food for long stretches, or water. This pack has a little side holster that you can fit an extra water bottle into, from a gas station or something like that. So I'll tear this pack down, show you everything that is inside of it that I will be taking with me at DK. The Evoc pack essentially has 2 compartments. It has a big main compartment that I have a rain jacket, which I'm not very happy about carrying at DKXL, but the forecast looks like it's going to be needed. The other thing that I may end up taking with me is a pair of cut-off rain pants. Mostly to keep not necessarily the rain out. I mean, in torrential downpours, like you're not gonna stay dry. You're gonna be soaked. You're gonna be soaked to the chamois. But what a pair of rain pants does more than anything is it keeps the grit out. Getting sand or wet dirt or mud or something like that in your bibs down in that sensitive chamois area is not a good thing. So having another barrier like a pair of knickers or cut-off rain pants is really effective for keeping the sand out of your junk. So pretty bulky in the bag, but relatively lightweight. The other thing that I keep in here is a chain Lube Rag. So it's just a tiny little microfiber towel, and then a dropper bottle of Visine that doesn't have Visine in it, but rather has some Pro Gold Extreme Lube in it. So that is to keep your chain running nice and smooth. And I just keep it tied up in like I said, a small little towel to wipe off the excess or any grime. A Bontrager Air Support HV pump. I bought this pump in 2015 in Emporia, Kansas, before Dirty Kansas, and it has served me really well. It's a hand pump, attaches directly to the valve. I know a lot of people are fans of like Leazine pumps that have a hose. I've just never really liked that style. This pump works super, super well. I've carried it all over the world and never had an issue with it. I know a lot of people do this, but I do as well. I keep a wrap of duct tape or Gorilla Tape on the handle, and then I also throw a wrap of electrical tape around there as well, because you can never really have too much tape. Wet wipes are always good, just to keep areas clean, and then a Park GSC1 brush / scraper. This is also, once again, an artifact from DK 2015. It is, I've had better experience using this to, clean mud off of your chainstays, seat stays, fork, tires, than anything else. Cleats, this little thing gets into, those fine little areas between cleats really well, and it has a little brush on the end, so you can use that brush to, knock the dirt or mud off of, your cassettes or chain rings, jockey wheels. It also, you can brush your teeth with it. So it's a really, really handy, versatile tool to have in your pack. If it's really, really nasty, this will probably come out of the hip pack and just go into my jersey pocket, so it's easy to access. The other thing that people like to use, just because they're cheap and easy to find, are like a paint stick. This one here. Shout out to Bobby Wintle, Crystal Wintle, and District Bikes. They throw these in the Land Run swag bags. Just so everybody has a mud stick. Because in the Flint Hills, in most sections, there aren't a whole lot of trees, and using rocks to get mud off your bike is really, really difficult. So carry a stick or something with you at DK to keep the grime out. And then the last thing, I think my kids put this in the bag, glow sticks, because gravel is weird. And then the other compartment on the Evoc is up front. It's just a smaller little compartment that velcros and zips down. And because I am super type A and very organized, it has like 3 lovely little compartments. And in those compartments, I have some things like chamois butter. So this is a little 1 ounce Assos container that I actually put buttonhole in. Buttonhole is probably one of my favorite chamois creams. The other cream that I keep with me, and I have used this on many multi-day bike packing trips that got a little uncomfortable, is Lanacane. Lanacane just kind of takes the sting out. If you do end up getting some saddle sores or chafing or anything like that, down below, Lanacane definitely helps. Honestly, for something like the DK 200, you're probably not going to need anything like this, but I've used Lanacane on multi-day trips a number of times to help out. And then just a couple of first aid things. Sunscreen. It's going to be hotter than shit probably at Dirty Kansas, and the sun's going to be out. Summer is here, so protect your skin. I don't typically take it, but I'll carry some Advil or other sort of pain reliever with me. I get allergies pretty bad, so some allergy eye drops. And then my first aid kit typically just consists of a couple of Band-Aids. And then last but not least, for emergency use only, I keep a set of headphones in here. I try to go sans music or audio during a ride, particularly just to take it all in, right? I mean, we're out there on a lot of these rides to, enjoy enjoy our surroundings, enjoy whatever environment we're riding, you know, in or through, to spend time with other riders that we might be with. So I personally just try to keep the earbuds out of my ears unless I get into a dark place or if I get really, really bored. So they're there for emergency use only. And I think that's about it. I got a tiny little Leatherman Squirt that I've carried in all kinds of different races, from, you know, Arizona, Stagecoach, and it's just a nice handy little tool to carry. So that's what will be in my Evoc Hip Pack. If you see me wearing it. Oh, the other little thing. So this is everybody always asks, what's that little red bag hanging from your hip pack? And this is a tiny little, I think it's a Sea to Summit backpack, believe it or not. It's like a full-size backpack that I've used a number of times. If you need to carry like extra food, extra water, you know, something like that. It doesn't take that much space. It weighs like an ounce. So I always have it hanging for my hip pack, just in case I do need to stash some extra layers or food or water or something like that. So let me know how you're carrying all your fun little extra miscellaneous things on your bike. Drop them in the comments. Shoot me a note, tell me a story, sing me a song. I'll probably post at least maybe one, maybe two more videos about like my bike setup and what I plan on like wearing on my body. You know, a lot of people have different strategies for for layers and things like that. So I'll post a video about bike setup and what I will be wearing during the DKXL. So let me know if you guys have anything. Have an awesome Memorial Day weekend, and get those last miles in before Dirty Kansas. See you guys soon. Bye.